These are the 5 skills that you need to become a better person. Number 1, decision-making skills. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of decisions that you make. It is not enough to have a dream. It is not enough to have a vision. You also need to align your actions with the quality of your dream and your vision. In the book The Alchemist, Paul Coelho writes about a boy who had to make difficult decisions on his quest to achieve his vision. And on page 14 he writes, "Here I am, between my flock and my dream," the boy thought. He had to choose between something that he had been used to and something that he wanted to have. There was also the merchant's daughter, but she was not as important to him as his flock because she did not depend on him. Maybe she did not even remember him. He was sure that it made no difference to her when he appeared, for to her each day was the same, and when every day becomes the same as the next, it's because people fail to recognize the good things that happened in their lives every day when the sun rises. Number 2 is value creation skills. You need to leverage your knowledge and your skills in order to create a product or service that has value in the marketplace. Take for example, Facebook. Facebook is a platform that offers interaction, advertisement, and a marketplace. However, what many people don't know is that Facebook did not make a profit for 7 years. Therefore, as you are creating your product or your service, you need to create it for value. There are 3 lenses through which you can view your product or your service in order to determine whether it is feasible or it has value in the marketplace. You can view it through product feasibility. You need to ask yourself, what am I exactly creating? Which problem am I solving? Number 2 is market feasibility. You need to ask myself, who are the target customers? Who will buy my product? Who will buy my service? And number 3 is financial feasibility. So, what is the model of making money through this product or through this service? Number 3 is financial skills. You need to understand basic financial terms such as assets and liabilities and how they apply to real life situations. You also need to understand basic financial records such as balance sheets and basic financial statements. You also need to decode the meaning of basic financial terms such as IPO, that is initial public offerings, liquidation, and break-even point. Well, a break-even point is a point where a business has used the exact amount of money equal to the one that it has gained. Therefore, at that point, a business can start making profit. Let's say, for example, I own a restaurant and within 3 months I have spent about 1 million Kenya shillings, and then I have also gained 1 million Kenya shillings. It means that from that point on, I can start making profit, and that is when we say a business has broken even. You also need to understand about shareholders and stakeholders. Well, shareholders are the people who have invested money directly into your business, while stakeholders, these are the people surrounding your business. Let's say, for example, I own a restaurant. My stakeholders are my customers, my employees, the government, the regulatory framework, and all people surrounding my business, include my immediate environment. Well, those are just the basic financial terms that you need to understand, and you need to understand how can I use this and how can I leverage this at personal level. Number 4 is interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills enable you to relate well with other people. Communication is a major aspect of interpersonal skills. Remember, 60% of communication is nonverbal, while 40% of communication is verbal. Nonverbal communication cues include the way you use your body, the way you move your body, your gestures, and generally how people perceive you. Well, verbal communication cues include your tonal variation, the way you use speech, the way you pause while speaking, and the way you project your voice. I will give you an example of a short poem. Forget of the past, focus on the next. East or west, whom is the best? And this one, forget of the past, focus on the next. East or west, whom is the best? Well, you will understand that when I want to get you excited, I will talk fast. When I want to get your attention, I will talk slowly. I will talk slowly when I want to get your attention. And that is a major aspect of communication. Well, you also need to master negotiation skills and sales skills. Remember, sales is the highest paying skill. Sales is the highest paying skill that you can master in 2026. Number 5 is the ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn. We are living in the era of artificial intelligence, machines, and social dynamics. You need to understand how technology works and how you can leverage it to give you the maximum output in order to improve the quality of your life. You can learn anything that you want from books, from YouTube, from online courses, and apprenticeship. You also need to understand how different chatbots work and how you can leverage it to suit your personal needs. For example, you can learn how specifically ChatGPT works, how DeepSeek works, how Gemini works, how search-related chatbots work, and to understand how can I prompt these chatbots in order to give me the optimal results that will make my life better or improve my life experiences. Well, those are the 5 skills that will make you a better person in 2026. My name is Richard. Kindly subscribe to this channel for more content.